My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Sagittarius. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these two beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for y'all for supporting my channel. Myself, I love you guys incredibly, so thank you so much for your love and devotion towards me. This 5-card love reading includes that the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future. Then I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you, and then a Favole. But let me introduce you to this new French Vampire Tarot deck called Le Tarot Interdit Vampiria. So I'm going to draw one special card from this deck. Let's get started with card number 1, which is you. The World. Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, you seem to be in this world. I mean, of course, we're all in this world together, but, it's like I'm getting for the ones who are single and the ones in a relationship. The ones who are in a relationship, it looks like that you're already, in this, you could be with a fixed sign, maybe a Leo, a fellow fire sign, or maybe an Aquarius, or maybe Taurus, or maybe even Scorpio. But what I mostly see here is, it's like, you draw so many people towards you, and of course, who wouldn't be attracted to fire, right? It's like it's really honorable to have so many eyes just focused on you to say, who is that person, right? Well, it's like I can see how, you're kind of out of this world. Maybe, you're just in the arts. Maybe you're a celebrity, but you're just really like in some kind of spotlight. I mean, we haven't, seen the sun just yet, but either way, you're kind of like this outer worldly kind of person, very, yeah, magnetic, towards other humans and stuff like that. For the ones who are single, it looks like that you're incredibly, the same, well, themes and words should apply to you, but maybe you still haven't found Mr. or Mrs. Right yet. Or maybe you just want to go on solo journeys and adventures by getting out into this world and thinking, okay, I want to find, well, maybe, a true meaning or maybe different passion, in this world and stuff like that. So you don't always have to feel like you need to feel fulfillment in any way to find companionship or partnership no matter what. Maybe you just like to be in a single position where you just want to actually just go out on the hunt as being the centaur, hunter, and huntress of this world. But who's the other person? Ooh, okay, I'm not allowed to show this card, but you get the 4 of Wands. Okay, it could be a fellow fire sign, maybe a Leo, maybe another Sagittarius or Aries. Well, this person, doesn't have to be a fiery sign, but the 4 of Wands is like the happy home, happy hearth, happy family. So this person could be a homemaker. This person could, if you're already currently with this person offers, this very home, like happy home, happy hearth, happy family kind of situation or setting or theme. But either way, this person probably wanted to, have this relationship with you. And so they were pretty much just so, just so drawn towards you to say, yes, on this male or female Sagittarius, I'm just drawn towards them and I want to start a family with them. And then eventually, something worked out between you and the other person. So, many happy anniversaries to come. But for the ones who are still single, I could see that either A, you can enjoy, being out in this world on wanting to go out on the hunt, or you also crave some kind of stability and commitment and some kind of partnership in the future as well. So the thing is, it's like, yeah, you could definitely, or even, with the 4 of Wands, which is like similar to the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, it's also happy home, happy hearth, happy family within your body, having this confidence within you, because maybe you're out in this world and maybe you just might not have such a strong confidence or faith in yourself, okay, you may be a Sagittarius, which I think is impressive, but you could also have, other, placements that could be causing, well, maybe some uncertainty, self-doubt, lack of this or lack of that, whatever it may be. So, it could also be that you really crave this kind of stability as well. But let's keep going. Relationship. 9 of Grails. You two were meant to be with each other and you two are together forever. Congratulations on finding fulfillment with whoever this person is. Wonderful. I mean, you could also be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in your star chart, but I do see fulfillment no matter what. For the ones who are single and not in a courtship phase, you could also be finding fulfillment outside of relationships, which is very honorable and remarkable no matter what. So if you feel like, well, I don't really need to feel like I'm in this relationship right now, maybe, it's like you just want to get out and be the hunter and huntress and just, will run like the centaur into the woods or wherever you're heading towards and stuff like that, because you already have enough confidence within you. I mean, self-love is crucial in any way. But for the ones who are in a courtship phase, I do see that, you could be with, somebody who could be potentially, a wonderful, like, companion in the future. But this person, whoever it may be, does offer you some kind of fulfillment as well. The past. Oof, the Five of Skulls. Poverty, poverty, poverty. I mean, okay, you could also have been with the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It doesn't per se have anything to do with the big bad wolf in the past. But it could have also been that maybe, it's like currently you're in a single position because maybe you have been through like a really bad breakup or divorce in the past, and now you just think, well, I want to just be in a single position for a while. I'm not ready to go out and have any kind of courtship because I personally, already have this confidence to want to be alone with the Four of Wands, or maybe you actually want to crave, stability in other ways or something, but you do have some sort of fulfillment as well. So the thing is, it's like either A, you could have been, like I just, repeated myself, but either way, you could have been through a really negative experience where you just think, well, I don't feel like having to be dealing with any more drama right now, so right now I'm just going to head down the solo journey, which 100% your prerogative and every so right. I mean, I'm, currently in that exact position where, it's like vampires and humans don't mix. That's why I'm still trying to find the vampire that turned me, and to see if he is still around and to ask him questions. I mean, maybe we might end up together. I can't say for sure, but either way, I know that exact feeling. But let's look at the future for you. Justice. You could end up with maybe a Libra. You could have Libra somewhere in your star chart. But what I see for you is balance in the future. So if you're already in a harmonious connection, I just see more balance and more stability for you and the other person. So many happy anniversaries to come. For the ones who are single and maybe in a courtship phase, whatever, may take place, I hope all the best for you and this courtship that you're going through. But for the ones who are currently in a single position because of a negative, situation that caused all kinds of problems, I still see stability for you despite this negative experience that you've dealt with in the past. So no matter what, I do see stability, balance, and equality for you no matter what in the future. So I think everything should just work out just fine because you're also incredibly confident of being alone and just going out on the hunt in this world because you have fulfillment. What does Oracle have? Come on. Sometimes these cards just stick. Knowledge, study, learning, and education. Right. So what I see for my beloved Sagittarius is for the ones who have already been through enough negativity. You probably just think, well, I've already been through enough negativity. I don't feel like dealing with any more drama from people. So right now I'm just in a single position and I'm okay with it. And I feel strong and confident, and it's giving me even more fulfillment than before. And for the ones, who are in a beautiful, harmonious connection, it looks like that, maybe if you were, if you've dealt with a negative, situation in the past, or maybe, you guys have had some clashings that maybe you, more or less educated yourself on, how to improve this connection between you and the other person. But either way, it just looks like that you put a lot of time, knowledge, and effort into any kind of relationship you're currently in, or any kind of situation you're currently in as well. Wow. Passionate. Okay, now let's see what Favole has. Six of Wands. Okay, Celebration City. You could be, heading towards an anniversary, wedding, proposal, whatever it may be, but I do see some kind of celebration taking place. And for the ones who are okay with being single for the rest of their life, I still see some beautiful upcoming celebration taking place, whatever it may be. But either way, it just looks like, you're going to probably be celebrating yourself, maybe just taking good care of your goals, ambitions, your dreams, your quests, your voyage, whatever it may be. But I do see more celebrations on the rise for my beloved Sagittariuses. Let's see what the French deck has for us. Oh my goodness. The Devil. Yep, this creature decided to show up, didn't he? Yep. Well, either way, the thing is, what I see here is, it's like you could be dealing with a devilish situation, but I don't think anything, I think this is more or less in the form of desire and lust, what you more or less crave. The thing is hypothetically, you actually crave a Four of Wands kind of setting. Maybe a bit more, erotic flair, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. But I'm just kind of worried about why this, why this, card would show up. And the thing is, it's like, unless, you're currently still in a position, of the Five of Pentacles, and, that you're still in a situation, and in any negative situation, stuff like that. But either way, it's like, I would really educate yourself in any way just to kind of take care of this potential problem and stuff like that. I mean, I do see balance for you in the future, but I would just keep educating yourself. I would, use any kind of knowledge, any kind of, any kind of, learning and stuff like that on what this, situation could be like. I mean, the thing is when you're in a courtship phase, the thing is there's more than what meets the eye, because the thing is everybody comes across as being very loving, charming, caring, just this very positive person, because that's kind of like their marketing strategy on getting other people, like interested in them and stuff like that. But the problem is always watch out for any kind of red flags, because nobody is ever going to be showing any of their dark sides, any kind of like, I mean, if I, well, regarding any kind of vampire action and stuff like that, yes, it's like if you were to provoke a vampire, you would get a negative reaction, for example, like in that situation. But the thing is, it's like, yeah, again, there's more than what meets the eye. One person can come across as very, seductive, very alluring, very, like this, magnetic force that you're so drawn towards and stuff like that. I mean, it reminds me of when I was drawn towards that vampire. Because the thing is, it's like this individual came in and more or less just forced his way, and I was like, oh, how passionate. But then there were so many alarm signals going off, and I was just ignoring them and stuff like that. So if there's any kind of alarm signals taking place right now, I would take care of that as soon as possible before this entity kind of, situation could potentially, take place, because it ended badly for me, and that's why I'm here to more or less, help you avoid these kind of situations as well. Wow. But, yeah, either way, I'm going to have to leave it at that, sadly. But anyway, if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you all so much for joining and subscribing. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings. I'm going to go back and forth between general and love for now. But for now, I just want to wish you all the best of luck on this beautiful journey, wherever it's going to be taking you. Always, look out for any kind of red flags, any overly optimistic people, anybody who's just very, going a bit overboard and stuff like that, Always watch out for that kind of stuff. But either way, I think you guys are very knowledgeable individuals, so I think everything should just work out. But anyway, I love you guys incredibly. But if you guys want to have a personal reading, because I forgot to mention that part, because, please, we'll post in the discussion box, that you want to have a personal reading, and then I'll be able to respond to you with my email, and then we'll more or less get the process started. But anyway, for my final, I love you guys. Take good care.